Welcome back, guys, to another Bedwars video. I don't think I'm gonna win any games this video because I am super rusty and this guy's already rushing towards me. But I'm like really rusty because I haven't played this week really because I've been super busy. Not with school for once, which is both a blessing and a curse. Okay, that guy was lagging. Which is both a blessing and a curse because I was preoccupied with other things that weren't school for once in my life. Otherwise, I would have uploaded more. But the primary thing that happened to me this week was, well, first my VR just decided I'm gonna stop working. Figure it out. Didn't tell me why. So I spent basically like the whole start of the week trying to fix it. And spoiler, I never fixed it, which is kind of a tragedy in my eyes because I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself now. But I did order a new router, which should fix it. I don't know what this guy's plan was. What was your plan? Is he just gonna bridge? Hello? Oh, this might actually work. Oh my god. Okay, it did almost work. I also sorry if there's like scraping in the background. My dog is not having a good day today. I don't know what's wrong with her. But yeah, it's just I tried doing Skywars, but I got just destroyed because I need to be like on my A game for Skywars, and I'm not on my A game today. But anyway, you know, I had to fix my computer, and I also had to do this small task called getting a driver's license. And a lot of teenagers are excited to get a driver's license. And me, I wasn't remotely excited like the rest of my peers about getting a driver's license because I simply just don't care about going anywhere. I'd rather play Bedwars. Bedwars is fun. Bedwars is nice. You know, I don't going outside is for clowns anyway, okay? Stay at home, kids. That's how you avoid drugs. Okay. You don't want to do drugs. But anyways, I just did not care for getting a driver's license, and no one could convince me otherwise until one day my dad signs me up for these like driver behind the wheel instructor, like behind the wheel lessons, I guess. And they cost like $400, and every minor in California is required to do these lessons in order to get your license. So if you're like below the age of 17 and a half, I believe, because if you're 17 and a half and you get your permit in 6 months, you're going to be 18 anyway. But if you're below 17 and a half, you have to do 6 hours of behind the wheel training with an instructor, which is about like $300 to $400. So my dad pays for this, and I do the first lesson like in August, and then I started driving with my dad on my own, and I just hate it. I get like really paranoid, and me getting paranoid kind of never ends. But I get really paranoid, and about after 2 months I just quit. I stopped going driving. But then I learned that my permit can expire, and my dad tells me, if your permit expires, you're gonna have to pay me back the $400 I paid for you to take these classes. Now, I don't have money because I don't have a job anymore, and you know, having a job was not a fun experience. So to avoid getting into debt, I decided to start driving again in like early December. And then I have like 7 months left to do it. I have 7 months left to practice more. So I start practicing again like in December, and things are not going well, man. Like every traffic violation you can think of, I probably committed it. 100%. I ran a red light. I did not yield. I stopped in the train railroad tracks one time. Like every single violation possible, I probably did it. I was a menace to the road, okay? I almost crashed countless times, okay? And I would just get really stressed while driving, and I couldn't think straight. And, you know, I've gotten a little bit used to it now after getting my license, but it still doesn't mean like it's easy for me, you know? I still get stressed driving, and I still rather not drive. But I got it out of the way, which I'm happy about. But yeah, I just almost crashed so many times. I just have nothing but negative memories driving. I'm not sure what this guy's trying to do. He's probably gonna rush my base, which I can always just void. Dude, do you really want me to just break your bed? What was the plan there, sir? What was your plan? I think I could take him on in a PvP battle. What? Hello? Poor guy. Anyhow. I don't know what he's doing. Hello? Okay, poor guy. But yeah, after committing I'm still committing these like violations, by the way. It's like March. I'm still like almost dying while driving. My dad says, I think it's time for you to take your driving test. I think like in a month you'll be ready. I was like, I don't know if we have the same definition of ready, but whatever. So in March, I make my appointment to go to the driving test, and I don't think too much of it because I feel like lately I've just adopted like this new mentality where I don't worry about things until like 20 minutes before, which might not be the best way to approach things in life, but you know what, man? I don't care anymore. This pink guy is also going to be a real pain, but I'll worry about. So April comes along, and I have about 2 weeks left to practice, and my dad told me you should start practicing every day, and I'm like, nah, bro, trust. And then the week of the test comes, and I'm like, okay, maybe I should start practicing every day. So I start practicing every day, and I'm still not really great. I still I'm almost crashing, and things are not looking good for me. Okay, it's like I'm convinced at this point that my time has basically come. I'm gonna fail the test. I'm just gonna be embarrassing, and April 19th comes in, and I'm like, oh no, this is where I failed the test because, dude, I'm like the stupidest driver ever. If I explain some of the errors I make while driving, I think people would think I'm being hyperbolic, but I'm not being hyperbolic. I'm just that stupid. So I go to take the test, and I'm super scared the whole time because I'm like, I'm gonna crash into someone. This instructor is just gonna take away my permit. I'm gonna make an error so bad that they're just gonna give up on me. They're not even gonna let me have the other 2 attempts because that's just how bad of a driver I am. That's how little faith they're gonna have in me to do good. What is this guy doing? I don't know. But anyways, I took the test. I was very stressed. I was putting my A game into it, and surprisingly, I passed my first try with only 3 errors missed. It did not make my driving overall experience any better, but at least I did it. At least it's over. I never have to drive. Well, I still have to drive, unfortunately, but I never have to drive without wanting to again. And I think that's kind of the main takeaway from this whole story is I'm mostly free. I could have knocked him off the map, but I'm gonna let him live. I'm gonna give him false hope, just like I had false hope for passing. But I guess it wasn't false hope because I did technically pass my test. People do not follow the rules while driving, man. At a 4-way stop, you're supposed to stop at the stop for 2 seconds and then yield to the cars who got there first. Bro, at 4-way stops, people want you to stop for half a second, and if you don't stop in that half a second, guess what, buddy? It's not your turn anymore. Get owned. They're driving over you, and it's just everything sucks, and life is horrible, and it just was not fun because when I'm driving, I expect people to follow the rules because the rules are there for a reason. One time specifically, I remember I'm driving and I'm gonna get heel pull. I don't know why this guy is super intent on rushing me. Unless he's a god at PvP. It looks like he is. The name PvP is in his name, but it was not in his skills. Get out of here. But that was just another episode of Bedwars. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you're also thinking about getting a driver's license, don't get a driver's license. You gain nothing. Why get a driver's license when you can play Hypixel Bedwars and have no life? Like me. If you like to see this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Share it. That helps out a ton so I can get more subscribers and I can get my YouTube rank. Any day now, I feel like at the rate we're progressing, we're going to get it tomorrow, guys. Trust. Any day now. But anyways, I'll see you all later. Have a great day. I hopefully you don't see me on the road. If you see me on the road, I'm probably going to crash into you. I'm sorry. But anyways, I'll see you all later. Have a fantastic day. I'm going to go commit vehicle manslaughter. Bye-bye.